Hi folks, welcome back again. I've got a problem. I don't have chili sauce at home. So it's time to do a quick ferment, because I managed to find some chilies at the local supermarket, and to say I couldn't tell you what they are, because some look like jalapenos, others look like green ones. So we're going to make a green chili sauce today, and it's fermented. We're going to put in a carrot and an onion with garlic and a bunch of chilies, and then we're looking at about a 3% salt solution for the ferment, and then we will get cracking. And I'm expecting to do about a week to 2 week ferment, just depending on how quickly it works, because the weather is changing and it's getting a lot warmer here at the moment, so it tends to ferment a lot quicker. Right, so we're going to just give our onion a quick rough chop, the carrot a rough chop, and just top and tail, or just tail the chilies, and let's see how we move along from there. And I think this is going to be a good start for our new season again, because it's almost time for they're starting to grow already, so hopefully as soon as spring hits we should be getting a couple of fresh ones in. So I'm just basically quartering this. Pop it into our jar or bottle, whichever you prefer. I'll just give the garlic just a little bit of a chop so that it gets a nice surface area to be able to ferment. And today I'm just going to put the other ingredients in first, and then add the chilies afterwards, and then we will see where we go from there. And as you can see, there's a bit of everything. It could be cayenne, or who knows. So as I said, it's green chilies all the way. So we're going to get stuck in with these ones quickly, and it's nothing fancy, just chop the top off, and I basically cut it in half, and that's it. Keep it simple, and let's keep going with it. The smell from here is awesome. It's got that lovely fresh heat smell, and it's something that I think us chili lovers start getting half addicted to be honest. And it's just the flavor once we fermented that is also so different to the fresh flavor, and it's, we can call it an addiction if you want to. So we're not quite sure of what the heat is going to be like once this is fermented, because as I said, I'm not sure what we've got, but they're green. So we could be in for a surprise where it might have a bit of heat. We might be in for a surprise where it's got very little heat. But either way, we're going to be quite happy with whatever comes out, and wait for what we're going to do with it then, because I've got a secret ingredient that I had a big fancy for in my catering days, and I've just met up with it again, and I think you guys will be interested to see what we can do with another ingredient, but that will only be added once the ferment is finished and we have done our blending. And yeah, it will be just before we do our pasteurization, because I think we're going to want to bottle these and send off a couple to some family and friends, just to let them see what it's all about and what fermenting does for your chilies. And yeah, so if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, we do a lot more than just chilies. We're currently busy with growing mushrooms, so yeah, have a look, see what we're doing there. We've got some other ideas coming out soon. So yeah, we about doing something, sometimes stuff that we've never tried before, so you learn with us. Other times it's stuff we've done a few times or many times, and yeah, it's just such a pleasure doing stuff that we really enjoy, and we hope you enjoy it with us. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys on the channel and commenting and giving us ideas, because it's never easy to come up with ideas for content. So we appreciate comments, and help us right if we're wrong, because believe me, I'm sure along the way we've missed the boat a few times too, but so far it's always come out 100%. So right, and now we're just going to add our brine to the bottle. Make sure that you have enough brine. Not like me at the moment, I need to go and make some more. So back in a flash. Yeah, and just something to take notice of when you're making your brine, and if you go, you're looking for about 2.5 to 3% salt content. The higher you go in your salt content, the worse your pH level goes. Then you end up with a higher pH level, and you want to be, when you're finished with your ferment, you want to be under 4.6, so you end up having to add a lot more vinegar to bring it down. So if you go to between sort of 2.5 is a nice comfortable percentage brine, and it really gives you a good ferment and a good pH. So keep that in mind when you are doing it. It's not always that more is better. And guys, make sure that your chilies are always under the brine level, or else you'll end up with mold, and that you can chuck your whole batch away, and it's been a horrible experience. So don't do that. Make sure that you've got it under the water level or under the brine level. And now we're quickly going to put in our airlock and add a little bit of sanitizer into the top of it here. And that, folks, is that. So now we'll wait for a week to 2 weeks, and hopefully by then you've watched this video and you'll be looking out to see what we do with the secret ingredient that's coming. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, because we'd like to have you back on our channel, just to show you what we're doing. And folks, make every day count.